Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about different plants you can find in different locations, such as the farm or a garden or even your own house. I'm standing in front of my hanging plant. You wouldn't find this at the farm or in a garden. It's something that is kept inside. But we're going to explore different pictures and see what we can find in the different places that plants grow. Let's get started.
Where do you think you would see this picture? This is a picture of a wheat crop. There's rows and rows of the same plant over and over. Is this something you would see in your backyard, on the farm, or in a forest? Take a minute and think. Yes, this is something you would find on the farm. Great job. Let's look at another picture. Where would you find this picture? Does this look like a forest, a farm, or something you might be able to put in your own backyard? There's one square box with many different types of plants in it. If this was a farm, it would be the same plant over and over again. This has many different plants. So you're right, this is a backyard or patio or deck, something outside a house. This picture has all green tall trees. This picture, look closely. Would you find this outside your house, at the farm, or a forest? Take a minute to think. That's right, this is a forest. Great work. This is a picture of corn being harvested. Would you grow corn like this in your backyard? Would you find it at the forest? Or would you find it when you visited a farm? Think about it. We said that our garden in the backyard would have many different types of plants. This is the same plant over and over. Where did we say you find that? That's right, you find that on the farm. And here's the tractor coming along to harvest the corn. When the corn is harvested, it might be sent to the store where you can buy it. Let's take a look at another picture. This picture is of crops of watermelon. Rows and rows and rows of watermelon. While you could grow watermelon in your backyard, would you grow it like this? No, that's right. You would never grow this much watermelon. Where would this much watermelon be grown? On the farm. Excellent work. Let's take a look at another picture. This picture has trees, just like the picture we saw before. However, these trees are spread apart. They're not as close together. Also, there is a lot of grass in between the trees. Would this be a farm, a forest, your backyard, or a park? Think about it. That's right, this would be a park. It's much too big to be your backyard, but there's not enough trees to make it a forest. This is a park where you could run and play. This picture looks different from the one before it. However, there's grass and some trees. I also see a cement path and a bench. Is this a forest, a park, or a farm? What do you think? Look at the picture closely. Are there trees close enough together to make it a forest? Is it small enough to be your backyard? Or is it a park where people can play together? That's right, it's a park. Great job. Look at this picture. This picture has different types of plants that are growing up against a wall. Some are even hanging like the plant I have at my house. Is this a garden in someone's backyard, a farm, a park, or a forest? What do you think? That's right. This is a garden in someone's backyard. We know this because there aren't that many plants and there are many different types. Great work! Now let's look at this picture. This picture has rows and rows and rows of grapes. Would you grow grapes like this at your house in the backyard? No, of course not. There's not enough room. So where do you think these grape plants are growing? Are they growing on a farm, in a forest, a park? What do you think? Take a minute to look at the picture closely and think it through. Where would you see grapes growing like this? That's right, you would see this on a farm. Great work. Here's another picture to look at. Look at these trees. They're very close together. I don't see any benches or flat grass or a path. With that in mind, do you think that this is a farm, a garden in the backyard, or a forest? What do you think? Could it be a park? What do you think? Look closely. That's right. This is a forest. Let's take a look at one more picture. This picture has many details. There are trees that are really close together, but then there is a bridge that looks like it leads on a path. There are people walking on this bridge. It looks like a park because there is a path, but it also looks like a forest because the trees are so close together. What do you think this might be a picture of? This is a picture of a park that happens to go through a forest. The people follow the trail through the forest. It looks like a lot of fun.